When I started working with youth, I noticed that a lot of my interventions were not reaching kids that were disengaged academically. You know, the kids coming to school with no paper, no pencil, no notebook. So I realized that having something relevant to these kids, if we're going to close the achievement gap, one of the first things we needed to do was have something relevant. I think relevancy is often overlooked in education. So that was our first goal. And then from there, we wanted to show kids how to take difficulties in their lives that, you know, pull them out of public schools and use those difficulties as a reason not to give up, which is resiliency. So we kind of emphasize the three R's is to reach a kid, to close that achievement gap, we need to have a relationship first that keeps them in school, that motivates them to go to school. And then we need to have, the second one, relevant information, and have information that's delivered culturally relative to them, you know, relevant to them. And then third R is resiliency, is teaching these kids how to use their problems as a reason not to give up.
We've got to work together. It can't just be the teachers. It can't just be the administrators. It can't just be the parents. It just can't be the community. It has to be each stakeholder working collectively in partnership and collaboration. And so parents have to take on some new responsibilities. Teachers have to take on some new responsibilities. Administrators, community members, business members have to take on new responsibilities, renewed responsibilities as it relates to African American children. And all of us have to take ownership, have to take possession, have to take love and commitment to African American children for it to make a difference.
You think of all the statistics. You know, they say kids in the third grade, if they're not reading at a certain level, they start building prisons based on the reading levels of third graders. If a kid doesn't have a parent or a father around, that kid's more likely to drop out or start doing drugs. All the statistics apply to me. I'm that kid. I'm the kid who had all of those issues, the abuse, the domestic violence, the homelessness, the poverty. So it's personal to me. I'm not just a statistic. I'm a human being who has problems, who had issues, who was broken, and all I needed was a chance. All I needed was an opportunity, someone to come in, not to give me a hand out, but a hand up. And I'll go into schools where there are no doors, there are no doors on the bathrooms, no toilet paper, rooms are crowded, books are 15 years old, ceilings are falling down, and these kids, but then I'll go to like a suburban school, very nice school, brand new books, small classrooms, exposed to college curriculum level education. And there's a chasm between the haves and the have-nots.